It's been years now that we've been discussing crypto just on our little channel here, and longer than that for a lot of other people. Bitcoin appeared mysteriously during the supposed housing crash, which in my mind was really a banking system fraud. Remember, they set up those real estate investment trusts, and they got the credit reporting agencies to call them A paper, knowing full well that there was a bunch of crappy mortgages inside of those things. Well, they called that a housing crash. Well, it wasn't a housing crash. It was a banking corruption created crash. And right in the middle of all that, Bitcoin appears. In that time, it was very, I think, what was it, Lehman Brothers that got killed, right? Just disappeared. There were a lot of financial institutions that were in serious trouble at the time. And that's when the realization hit them between the eyes, at least the government officials and anybody running those financial markets, that the banking system as we've known it is over. The dollar's kind of dead. We need something to replace it, and fast. Now, relatively speaking, from 2009 to now, that's pretty quick, but there's been a lot of work that's been done in between. And now we just got the Genius Act completed, last part of 2025. That Genius Act converted the dollar into an actual digital dollar that is blockchain based. Countries aren't buying our debt anymore, so now it's going to be private money, right? Private companies, but they're going to have to adhere to certain standards, and they need to back every single digital dollar they create one-to-one with either gold or cash or cash equivalent type assets. And so that's the system going forward. Somebody's got to buy our debt, and the dollar needs to remain the world reserve currency. That's the position from the standpoint of the United States, and that's what President Donald Trump is pursuing. And his whole cabinet's doing it. So here's the SEC chair, Paul Atkins, which, man, what a breath of fresh air compared to that weasel. You guys ever see Monsters, Inc.? You remember that? Well, I don't know what it was. That I forgot what the name of that creature is, that lizard-like creature where you hit him and he changes colors. That's what Gary Gensler reminds me of. He's such a creep. Before he was the SEC chair, he was singing all the merits of crypto, and now when he became SEC chair, they hit him over the head with a little bit of money or something, and he changed his colors. And so here's an SEC chair who says what he means and means what he says, much like our president, our current president, Donald Trump. So let's read what he has to say about this transformation into the 21st century. So this in from Paul Atkins. He says, "This is a big week for crypto. Congress is on the cusp of upgrading our financial markets for the 21st century, and believe you me, it's a huge upgrade." He says,